Good morning. Marhaba.
Marhaba, Sabala here.
Sabala here. Yeah, I have a story time. Yesterday I lost a sale. But I think who is going to lose the most is the client.
Yeah.
For a very specific reason. So this client came to me and he wanted to buy a property that he could invest on the golden visa, right? He wanted to buy a property, 2 million dirhams, so he wanted something specific. First we did research for him. He wanted a 2-bedroom plus maid with 2 bathrooms at least, plus a powder room, so he was very specific. So I did an analysis for him, a very thorough analysis, and I gave him 3 options, 3 of my best options. And remember, I don't work specifically for any developer, so I only present the ones that I really believe. And then he said, okay, very nice, Daniel, thank you very much, but I also would like to, can you help me? I also would like to see properties that are waterfront. I said, okay, so if it's waterfront, we are going to need to change some of your requirements. I'll open the door for you. So, because 2-bedroom plus maid waterfront for 2 million is going to be hard. So this way, I continued doing for him the research, and now he said that he could go the budget a little bit higher, like 3 million or something like that. So we put that, I'm gonna hold this so you can put your, I did the same analysis. I looked everything for him from Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah and Abu Dhabi, because this was not a property for him to live anymore, it was just investment property. And I did the whole thing, presented for him 3 properties, and I said, look, these are 3 properties, but I would present you just one because this is the one that I love the most. The other 2 are also very good, but just to show you that I'm not biased to any developer, I'm going to give you 2 other options, you decide. So I presented the options for him. He really liked it. One of the options that I gave him, because we are one of the biggest sales agency and I sold a few properties there, the developer granted me with the option of giving the client the discount. I already applied the whole discount for him. I don't keep anything for myself. And then yesterday I called him and I said, hey, just to let you know, I don't want to sound like a pushy salesperson, but in the case that you decide something is not available anymore, you're going to blame me for not giving you the heads up. So I'm giving you the heads up. This specific unit, which was one of the ones that we were looking, was sold yesterday. So if you want to make a decision, if you have to make a decision, I recommend you to make fast, because it's September, people are coming back from summer and the market is getting hot. That's when he hit me with the information. He said, Daniel, thank you very much for everything. I decided to go with another project. In the beginning, I was pissed and said, okay, let me try to understand what happened so I can, I don't know, give more context and information for this guy. So I asked him, which project did you decide? And he gave me the project. And I said, oh, I see. I analyzed this project and I didn't think it was a good fit for you. Why? Because it's in an area that is overpopulated, oversupply in that area. The developer is fairly new. He doesn't have a big history of development. And to compensate that, he connected the project with the brand of a car. So, and there's almost 600 units on one single building. And
That's a beehive.
And they still have 200 units to sell. So I told him, look, I know this project. I know someone who works there, and they were telling me that they are having hard time to move inventory. So that's why they reduce. Oh, he told me, oh, the broker managed to negotiate 10% discount with me. Okay, you've been played. Like on Friends, you've been bamboozled, because the reason that they gave you 10% is because they are not being able to sell. They're not being able to move inventory, so that's why they gave you the 10%. So a lot of agents, I'm not going to say all of them, but a lot of agents, they have 2 things in mind. They play you and they want their commission. So they will play the scarcity. They are going to play, oh, I managed to get that for you. And sometimes it's true, most of the time is not. The way that the market is in Dubai, if a project is really good, the inventory should be low because people are buying. If it is that good, why people are not buying? If you're having, like the other day, yesterday I went to a project. They launched 2,500 townhouses. They have 9 for sale. That's a success. A project that is almost 2 years in the market and it still have a third of the units to be sold is not good. So in the end of the day, he decided to go with the guy. There's nothing I can do about it. I wish him luck in the future. If he needs anything, I'm here. But unfortunately, I'm thinking he's gonna lose money in that project because there's nobody, most of the people that are buying there are buying for the same reason, because they managed to get a discount and they want to resell. Probably they don't want to live there. So that's going to create a supply issue in the beginning in an area that is already oversupplied. But it is what it is. As I said in another video, my job as an advisor can only go a certain way. I can advise, but in the end of the day, the decision is of the investor. So yeah, I worked a lot. I lost that specific commission, but I believe the loss is biggest for the client because he's going to have a hard time in moving that inventory, because in the end of the day, just on that building, he's going to have 600 competitors.